Sairam children, so we are back again with our new voices session. Yes, and today we are going to do part 3 of our chapter 11, Friends. Right? We learned a new poem in our last two classes. The title of the poem was Friends. Here we saw the poet is telling us that the nature is also our friend. Right? The nature is always there along with us and assures us and comforts us the same way as our parents or family or friends will do. Yes, and she's also saying that when the nature is there around us, when our friends are there around us, there is no need for anyone to have any fear. Okay, so let us start today. I hope you all have learned the poem. Yes. So let us quickly recite the poem once and then we'll move on. Okay. So chapter 11. Title of the poem is Friends. Written by A.B. Farrell Brown. Okay. How good to lie a little while and look up through the tree. The sky is like a kind big smile bent sweetly over me. The sunshine flickers through the lace of leaves above my head and kisses me upon the face like mother before bed. The wind comes stealing over the grass to whisper pretty things, and though I cannot see him pass, I feel his careful wings. So many gentle friends are near, whom one can scarcely see. A child should never feel a fear wherever he may be. Yes, children? Okay. So, you all are going to practice reciting this poem once again. Yes. And now we move ahead with some questions. Children, before we move ahead to the questions, let's have a okay. Now, here are the rhyming words. Let us see whether you are able to recollect what we have learned. Okay. You all have your book in front of you. Write down these words and write down the rhyming word for these words. And then I'll show you the correct rhyming words and let us see whether you all are able to get it right. Okay. So write the rhyming words for the first one is while. W-H-I-L-E, while. The first one is W-H-I-L-E, while. The second is T-R-E-E, tree. T-R-E-E, tree. Third is L-A-C-E, lace. L-A-C-E, lace. Fourth is H-E-A-D, head. H-E-A-D, head. Okay. Now write the rhyming words for these words and then let's see whether we have got it right. Done? Yes. Shall we see the correct answers? W-H-I-L-E, while. So the rhyming words for while is smile. S-M-I-L-E, smile. S-M-I-L-E, smile. Yes. The next one is T-R-E-E, tree. T-R-E-E, tree. So the rhyming word for tree is mean. M-E, mean. Yes. The rhyming word for tree in this poem is mean. Third one is lace. L-A-C-E, lace. L-A-C-E, lace. So the rhyming word for lace in this poem is face. F-A-C-E, face. F-A-C-E, face. The fourth one, H E-A-D, head. The rhyming word for head is, yes, B-E-D, bed. B-E-D, bed. Yes? Hope you all have got it right. Okay, now let's move to the next one. Now, you have to write the rhyming words for these words. Okay? The fifth word is grass. G-R-A-S-S, grass. G-R-A-S-S, grass. Next is things. T-H-I-N-G-S, things. T-H-I-N-G-S, things. Seventh is near. N-E-A-R, near. N-E-A-R, near. And the last one is see. S-E-E-C. S-E-E-C. Okay. Now write the rhyming words for these children. Okay. And then I'll show you the correct answer and let's check whether we are getting it right. Fifth is grass. Sixth is things. Seventh is near. And eighth is see. Ready? Have you all completed? So let us check. The rhyming word for grass is pass. P-A-S-S, pass. So the rhyming word for grass is pass. Yes? Did you all get it correct? Now let's see the next one. Things. T-H-I-N-G-S, things. The rhyming word for things is wings. W-I-N-G-S, wings. W-I-N-G-S, wings. Yes? Let's see the next one. Near. N-E-A-R, near. The rhyming word for near is fear. F-E-A-R, fear. F-E-A-R, fear. Yes? Now the last one, S-E-E-C. The rhyming word for C is B-E-B. Yes? The rhyming word for C is B-E-B. Okay, children? Done? Yes? Now let us move to the next question. Okay? Answer these questions. Now there are some questions here with respect to this poem and let's see whether we are able to answer these questions. Okay? The first question is, how does the child feel lying under the tree? How does the child feel lying under the tree? So, how does the child feel lying under the tree? The child is happy to lie under the tree and rest for a while. He has a big smile on his face. Okay? The child feels really happy to lie down under a tree and rest for a while, and he has a big smile on his face. So, how does the child feel lying under the tree? The answer is, the child is happy to lie under the tree and rest for a while. He has a big smile on his face. Let's move to the next question. Okay? Yes. The next question is, who kisses the child like mother does at bedtime? Who kisses the child like mother does at bedtime? So do you all remember, children? Who does the poet say kisses the child like mother does at bedtime? Yes. Let's see what the answer is. The sunshine kisses the child like mother does at bedtime. The sunshine kisses the child like mother does at bedtime. Yes. So who kisses the child like mother does at bedtime? The sunshine kisses the child like mother does at bedtime. Okay. Understood? Is it clear? Let's move to the next. What does the wind do? What does the wind do? Yes? Do you all remember? What does the wind do? Okay, let's see what is the answer to this. The wind comes stealthily and whispers pretty things to the child. Okay, stealthily means moving silently and whispers means talking softly. Yes, so what does the wind do? The wind comes stealthily and whispers pretty things to the child. The wind comes stealthily and whispers pretty things to the child. I hope I'm clear, children. Did you all understand this? What does the wind do? The wind comes stealthily and whispers pretty things to the child. Stealthily means moving silently. Yes, and whispers means talking softly. Okay. So the next question is, who according who according to the speaker are the gentle friends? Yes, children. Can you tell me who are the gentle friends? Yes, the sky, the sunshine, and the wind are the gentle friends according to the speaker. The sky, the sunshine, and the wind are the gentle friends according to the speaker. So, who according to the speaker are the gentle friends? The sky, the sunshine, and the wind are the gentle friends according to the speaker. Understood, children? Yes, I hope everything is clear. Yes, who according to the speaker are the gentle friends? The sky, the sunshine, and the wind are the gentle friends according to the speaker. Clear? Okay. Okay. Now, I have a small activity for you. Okay. You have to write down 5 to 10 rules of friendship. According to you, how should a true friend be? Yes, 5 to 10 rules. According to you, how should a true friend be? What are the qualities a true friend should have? Now that, I don't want you to just write down the points and tell me, we have written down. I want you all to show your creativity here. Okay? So, in a creative way, you're going to put down the rules of friendship and you're going to mention how a true friend should be. Okay, so I'll show you some ideas here. You can maybe make a flower and write the qualities on each petal of the flower, right? You can use any paper, colorful papers you have at your home, cut them, make a flower, and on each of the petal you can just put down the quality you feel that a true friend should have. Or else you can make a bouquet or a flower vase, and on each flower you can mention the qualities that a true friend should have according to you. Or else you can also make a cloud and rainbow, and on each color you can write how a true friend should have. These are some ideas that I have shown. You can use your own creativity. You have any other ideas, use it, and you have to do this. Yes? So this activity is a homework for you, And as usual, please learn to recite the poem. Okay, children? So bye for now. Sai Ram.